Well, across England, people have been glued to their television sets all evening watching the match and wondering whether or not England would be able to do it. They were at their living rooms, they were at live locations, or they were in the local pub. Wherever they were, they rode a wave of emotions. Dan Johnson is in Stockport with some of the fans there.
We're off, and I'm watching tonight with Joe, who used to coach Phil Foden from the age of 7. How excited are you?
I am excited, not nervous, very excited.
How confident are you?
I'm confident. I think the way they play could just suit the way we play.
Half time, 0-0. What do you think, Joe?
Well done. Well, technically, they're a better team. Not really fresh. If anything, from a clear-cut chance, that was the one there with Phil.
In Birmingham, Stephen Wall and family were staying positive.
I'm still really confident. And what do you think, Hugo?
It's coming home.
It's coming home. Come on, England.
Bellingham.
Oh, no. Oh,
This was Cole Palmer's former club in Wythenshawe. But then Spain responded.
Oh, no.
England kept the pressure on. It was headed off the line. This was London's 0-2 and fans in Newcastle.
Oh my God, so close, and then just didn't happen.
It is a massive achievement. You know, the position we've been in, it's, you know, it is huge for us.
Well, I'm absolutely devastated, as is everyone else that is here. Clearly, because I've obviously...
We made it to the final, though. We made it to the final.
They put up a decent fight, but it's not England's. Not this time. Dan Johnson, BBC News.
Yeah, those England fans have been through the mill over the years. Disappointment there, but jubilation, of course, for Spain. And Mark Lowen is in Madrid. Mark, one suspects they'll be toasting this victory for some time to come in the evening.
Yeah, absolutely, Clive. The party is well and truly underway. The victory parade will take place just down there tonight. You can hear the fireworks are already going off. England's grief is Spain's glory. And Spain went into tonight's final as the favourites. They had won all of their matches going into tonight, and tonight's victory makes them the only European nation to win all of their games in an international tournament. Now, I have to say, you might not guess it from them, but actually as Spain began the Euros, many Spaniards actually doubted the quality of their team. There were fewer players from the star clubs, Real Madrid and Barcelona. But there was a lot more inexperience in youth, but it is the youth that has shone through. Lamine Yamal turned just 17 yesterday. Nico Williams just 22. They are the youthful stars. They're just, as you're saying, they are the youthful stars of the team, and now national heroes. And really, they will be revered as heroes for a long time to come. So once again, the spectacular Spaniards have done it. European champions for a record-breaking 4th time. And the fiesta, Clive, will be going on for many nights to come.
Oh yes, that's going to be quite a fiesta. Mark Lowen with some very happy fans there in Madrid, and why shouldn't they be? The fan zone here actually in Berlin, in the shadow of the Brandenburg Gate, it's emptying now. You can just see some of the rubbish on the ground behind me. It was the Spanish fans who tended to linger here a little bit longer after the final whistle. The English fans, well, they disappeared pretty quickly. Well, the hope was for the thousands of England fans that it would be the England team, Gareth Southgate's side, that would be going up there and getting the trophy. This fan zone is now emptying out, and it's mainly the Spanish supporters who are left because they've still got a lot of partying to do. España! Indeed. I was 2 years old when England last won a major international trophy back in 1966. Sadly, I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer for England to do that again. But they played with a lot of credit, a lot of heart. And Gareth Southgate, I suspect, though he's mightily disappointed, will be very proud of how the team performed. Yep, there you go. Well, let's go back to Dan Rowan, our sports editor. Dan, as I was saying there, England should take a lot away from this. What they're not taking away, of course, is the trophy. Where did it go wrong?
Well, they came into this tournament, Clive, with such expectations. They were rated among the favourites. That was partly because of the exceptional generation of players that Gareth Southgate had at his disposal, but also because of the progress that they've undoubtedly shown compared to the past in the last 3 major tournaments. He did have fitness issues, it has to be said, but in truth, England weren't quite good enough. They produced laboured, rather underwhelming performances earlier on in the tournament. Against the Netherlands, that was when they really justified their billing, perhaps. But other than that, they didn't quite gel. And I think there will now be a lot of analysis as to why exactly that was the case. Is it because Southgate couldn't quite get enough out of them? Was it simply the fact that in the final reckoning they were playing a Spain side that produced, frankly, the best football of the tournament? Here is what the England manager had to say.
Yeah, look, I think we've competed until the very end of the final. I think today we didn't keep possession of the ball quite well enough, and especially when we're defended well, we got moments where they press you really well. You've got to get out of that pressure, and we weren't able to do that. And yeah, in the end, that meant they had more control of the game, and that can wear you down.
His contract will be up soon, and it wouldn't surprise many people, I think, if he did now decide that he's had enough and walked away after 8 years in charge. If he does do, he'll be remembered as the man who breathed new life into the England team, but who couldn't quite get them over the line. Perhaps seen as the nearly man of English football. His future, he says, will be decided in the coming days and weeks. It's too soon to make it now. As for the England fans, they've been singing here, as they have been for years, that football was coming home. That song will now continue. The wait will continue, and the players and the manager and they will have to reflect on the history that once again has evaded them.
Indeed. Okay, Dan, thank you. Dan Rowan there at the Olympic Stadium.